The news stripped down, where I dig through the news and find all the important stuff so you guys don't have to. 30 minutes or less. Why? Because anything longer than 30 minutes is probably just BS, anyways. So, welcome to the show. If you like the content, blah, 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 hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Today is March 4th, Wednesday, 2026. It's minus 15 degrees Celsius. That's 5 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys down in the States, or to anyone who uses that. And just to get off a little bit of pace, let's start off with some actual half decent news that was kind of interesting last. I believe I talked about this last week. This would have been February 23rd. There was another lab found in, was it anyways, in Irvine, California, it was found, and it was under lockdown for like 7 days. So that was well, Monday. So they had the uh, FBI hazmat team there, and the FBI's weapons of mass destruction team there for 7 days. And this is due to a homeowner. This is a rental property. A homeowner came into the house, and he found a chemistry set. Really kind of didn't think anything of it, but with the things that have been happening in the labs that were found in LA and in Las Vegas there, everyone is kind of thinking they could be tied together. And then the whole thing of the weapons of mass destruction team also being there kind of raised concerns. And yeah, it turned out to be absolutely nothing. Wait till you hear this story. Okay, so as of this morning, news has come out of what happened at this house in Irvine, California. So, a 17-year-old prodigy genius who is in college, who was supposed to be graduating college this year at the age of 17, going off to medical school, has been doing little YouTube videos, doing science experiments at home with this little lab. And there was some talk that some of the chemicals there could be used to make sarin gas, which was supposedly used by Saddam Hussein during the Gulf War. Hence, like some people say, Gulf War syndrome. This could be due to, you know, being hit with sarin gas, but turned out to be nothing. It was just this kid's little science lab that he had in a separate bedroom. He's going off to university to become a doctor. He graduated high school at the age of 13. He has been in college since. So he's 17 years old now. He had been him and his family were displaced from the home for roughly 8 days. There's no real criminal charges that are pending against him or his family, but him and his family are taking legal action. I don't know what type of legal action. I will definitely keep an eye on that. I couldn't find anything, and with what's happening, this being still so fresh after them getting home, yeah, it might take a little bit before I can find any type of legal action that they're going to take. But it's going to be hard to take any real legal action against the FBI for like kind of what they had. And landlord, like you can't really go after the landlord. It's his property too. So we'll see what happens. Uh, and then over to Australia, I was talking about gas prices going up here in Canada here. Didn't really see an effect. It went up 5 cents, came right back down about 3 days later. Didn't really affect us, but apparently Australia, you guys are going to be paying for it good at the pumps. Yeah, with the price of oil and stuff, and one of their main suppliers like coming from the Middle East, Australian people right now are looking to be paying up to $2 per liter more. Well, not more. So right now you're paying around a dollar, probably a dollar $10 something, $30, something like that. Throw another dollar on top of that. So yeah, that's gonna be insane. And it's not really just a direct result of what's happening in the Middle East, but yeah, it, they're kind of saying it's because of the Strait of what is it, the Hermaz, the Hermaz Strait there, which is only like 39 kilometers long, so it's hard to like really keep that secure. Uh, but seems like the U.S. has been doing quite a bit of stuff to try and keep the supply line open. But that supply line's still closed as of today. They're recommending no ship to even travel through there. So yeah, expect Australians to be paying like $2+ a liter. And then last night, Trump was kind of a little pissed off with Spain kind of backing out of, kind of doing some type of defensive support. So now he's cutting all trade agreements with Spain right now. So Spain is completely off the table. The UK, some news has come out today that they are doing defensive measures. I know they had said that they wanted nothing to do with the war and stuff, but you know what? They're already a part of it. Sorry, you've been a part of it from the start. I don't know why they had to lie about this from the get-go, but there was US aircraft in British Air Force bases before this actually did go down, and technically hours, not even hours, but even hours into this siege into Iran, there was US aircraft. And don't tell me with like a B-2 bomber just lands in your area, we're like, yeah, like really, it's a bunch of nonsense. Hey Outlaw, what's up, man? I don't normally talk. I talk after this. But thanks for showing up, man. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. Oh, you already subbed. So yeah, that kind of sucks with Iran right now. Yeah, and then Carney this morning also. Well, not this morning. Yesterday, Carney was kind of backtracking. President or Prime Minister Carney's backtracking. He was praising the US for this strike to Iran, but this is previously before he knew that the Ayatollah was striked and killed. So that's where it comes up down to like some major issues here, and I'll get to that towards the end here. And then here, let's talk about some things that Carney did while he was in. I said I was going to talk about this sooner or later, but now that Carney's off to Australia and has just left India, I talked about the $2.6 billion nuclear deal where they're going to start shipping uranium from Saskatchewan, Manitoba, my province's neighboring province, is going to start shipping $2.6 million worth of uranium to India now to be able to supply their nuclear powered energy reactors. So that's pretty cool. I talked about that yesterday already, though. And then they signed a memorandum of understanding, which is just like a formal, like signing of agreement. Like there's no real deals here. Like nothing's set in stone. There's no contracts formally signed yet. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff still happening. And then they also signed a deal for critical materials, which they have a lot. And then with their deal with those African countries they just did right now is going to open up doors with us, because we have like free trade through them, free trade through India, and this kind of working relationship. I don't think we're ever going to be out of precious resources by any means. Yeah, and then doing some joint efforts on International Solar Alliance, and then some investments in Quebec, about $155 million of Indian-based pharmaceutical company is going to do more expansion to a manufacturer they have in Quebec already, and they're gonna spend another $155 million on that facility. And then a major expansion of McCain Foods. If you don't know what McCain Foods is, McDonald's French fries. Pretty much a lot of the French fries you guys probably eat in fast food joints probably come from McCain's. Big potato farmers turned potato chip empire. So that's pretty interesting. So, but if you guys don't know, East Indians love their potato chips. Almost every street food in India contains some type of potato. It's crazy. Uh, and then back here to Canada for a little bit. Talks between Alberta and BC about some pipeline deals. They're starting to actually, see some light of day here. I guess they're after seeing their deficits here for the prospected year of BC right now. By the end of this year, they're estimated their deficit is going to be around $143 billion, and then Alberta is short behind them with $129 billion with just overspending. Well, now can open up the doors for starting to make some deals with these pipelines. And not only that, some big foreign investors, and not only that, the Bank of Canada is looking to invest in these pipelines to get more production out to the West Coast, but they need to go through BC. And that's been the big hurdle for most of this debate already is BC doesn't want it. It's like, well, too bad. And it's hurting Alberta, it's hurting BC. And now that they're realizing like their spending got out of control, looking at doing these deals is okay. It took for you guys to dig yourself a hole to be like, okay, now this looks like a good deal. And now that the Bank of Canada wants to invest into it, you know what? I want to say too bad, so sad. Screw off BC. We should just go down and around them. We should annex BC. Don't worry about annexing Alberta. And then BC, or sorry, British. Yeah, I was talking about British government saying that they're not involved. Well, yeah, they're running F-35s over Jordan right now doing air defense missions. Yeah, and after saying not going to allow the United States to use your runways. And then, yeah, over this conflict. Yeah, I already did the Spain part. I kind of blended that into the other topic. Spain being cut off. Yeah, I'll talk about that after because that's kind of blends in there too. Oh yeah, and the CIA announced. I can't believe the CIA even announced this. So the CIA announced yesterday that yeah, they're gonna start sending weapons over there so they can support the what is it? Not the is it the Houthis? No, the Kurdish forces. They're gonna arm the Kurdish forces to kind of finish off the rest of the regime. So yeah, you know how US and the CIA work. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And it's kind of funny. This is their game plan from the get-go. This is how they thought they were going to do this in 4 weeks to 5 weeks. It's like, okay, we'll just bomb the shit out of them and then we'll just hire some other regime and let the rebel forces finish taking over and then we can bring in our own agenda. And the Kurds, if you guys don't know about the Kurds and Iranians, yeah, that's a whole nother story. Okay, something I want to get back into. Yeah, there's some mishap over some missiles landing Turkey there, but that was shot down. It was an Iranian missile got shot down over Turkey, but it was shot. It was supposed to be going somewhere else. And after this stupid little incident right now, Turkey's on board. So we got Turkey, France, and British are going to be sending some of their naval fleet over right now. No aircraft carriers, but some destroyers, I believe. And then right as I was coming on here, I was listening to there's an emergency UN meeting right now between Russia and some of the world's leaders, Russia, China. Well, there's no one there from Iran right now. But there's a big meeting right now. The British Parliament, well, somebody from Britain, all of the UK. I don't know if there was anyone there from the US. I couldn't really see, but yeah, it was getting pretty heated. But China and Russia are willing to sit down right now, but they're calling out Israel for the strike on the uh, not the Dalai Lama, the Ayatollah, on the Ayatollah. So that's I called that out too on day one. You're not supposed to kill a foreign leader. Uh, like it doesn't make any sense. Like if you wanted him to have been brought to justice, then you guys went about it the whole wrong way. And it kind of it's kind of a gray area between like the Geneva Convention thing like that, but there is ways around that. But uh, I called it out first. And Carney's now saying that too. I believe he said that the night of me calling it out already. But yeah, you're not supposed to kill a leader. That's just bad politics and bad all around. And then look at what it did to the world economy as well. It's not just the war, it's what happened after all of this nonsense. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the news right now. Tomorrow, probably try and fit in some less war-y stuff, some less Iranian stuff. I think pretty much every country is going to have to get involved. And you know what's funny is like there's I or sorry, China and Russia. There's like real no word on them like even threatening back, which is really surprising to me. Almost like it's just some stupid proxy war, but not supposed to talk about that on here. That's for later. So let's talk about things. That's the end of the news. If you guys like the news just like that, blah blah blah, try and get some real facts and stuff in there. Some trade stuff, blah blah blah. But if you like the news like this, news stripped down, I'm here Monday to Friday, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's talk about things that happened today in history. March 4th, 1801, Jefferson, the first president, be inaugurated in Washington. Thomas Jefferson, 1801. Remember that. Good one, James. 1861, Abraham Lincoln was inaugurated as the 16th president. Abraham Lincoln, and then yeah, he came to a epic demise. Yeah, he never went to the theater. 1902. I didn't realize this. AAA was founded in Chicago. AAA, the automotive, where you break down on the side of the road, they come and help you. That was in 1902. I thought it would have been a little bit newer than that for sure. 1933, Franklin D. Roosevelt was the 32nd president, vowing to put the end of the U.S. Depression. Yeah, 1933. It wasn't a good couple of years for the United States, even well, the world. That was pretty crazy. 2009, Sudanese president Omar Balashar was issued arrest warrants for for his war crimes. Yeah, what happened to him? Yeah, think about that. Think about that. Yeah, you don't just kill a leader. You go after them. You issue warrants for their arrest. And then you go and get them. Oh, 1922, Nosferatu. This way. Nosferatu. Yeah, Nosferatu. The very first vampire movie was premiered in Germany, March 4th, 1922. Nosferatu. There we go. Nosferatu. There we go. I practice it before I even did that too. It's funny, I write down words that I can't even say sometimes. Okay, and then famous birthdays. Uh, Theodore Judah. He was born in 1826. He played a major key role in the Transcontinental Railroad. He died at the age of 37 with yellow fever. March 4th, 1986. Mike Krieger, former CEO of Instagram. He's still alive. He's 39. March 4th, 1954, Canadian Catherine O'Hara. Yeah, and she just passed. Yeah, she would have been 71 years old today. Catherine O'Hara, if you guys don't know, she's the mom in Beetlejuice and Schitt's Creek. She's a Canadian actress slash comedian. Got her start in SCTV. Yeah, Jason Newsted, yeah, bass player for Metallica. He's 62. Yeah, that's pretty much it for birthdays today. My Jesus, am I tripping? No, you're just on way better drugs than I am, man. I should give you my P.O. box. You can mail me some. But that's it for the news, you guys. And yeah, see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna fill in some more stuff like that drug. There's that lab that they thought was like the ones in Vegas and the one in California, but turned out to just be something completely different. That was so cool. But if you have to go back and watch it. It's the very first thing I talked about. But I'm gonna throw a couple more things like that in, and I'm just going back through old news, and that just showed right up in my feed before I even went through what I was gonna look. That was the first thing I was gonna look up today. And don't say that computers don't read your mind or your phones don't. They do. But I'm here Monday to Friday, 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. News stripped down. Yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and if you guys want to hang around, I'll be live again in like 15 minutes. I'll probably change the time. I'll probably just go live here, but give me about 10 minutes and I'll go live, and then we can talk about all the BS and the nonsense that I won't talk about on the news. So yeah, take her easy, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday's show. Thursday the 5th. Okay, awesome. See you guys. Or if you guys are hanging around, I'll see you in a bit.